He passed away just recently. Now, if anyone doesn't know John Hurt the name, you most likely know John Hurt the face.
Absolutely.
And this dude did a lot of work, most notably in Aliens as the dude who he's talking about. Yeah, pretty much like the first what I'm gonna do after retirement speech.
Yes.
You know, I'm gonna go back to Earth and get so and so, and then he drops on the table and just what's going on, man? The food ain't that bad. And then boom, out his chest.
The alien out his chest.
Man. Yeah. Oh,
that is a remarkably accurate recreation.
Thank you very much. I've studied that scene backwards and forwards. It's made its way very much into I reenacted it for my bar mitzvah. But no, that's John Hurt. I had like proper notes here too. I messed myself up, but Hurt was an acclaimed actor. He was a character actor, and he did voice work. A lot of people don't know this too. Like you've heard his voice, you know the roles he did, but probably aren't aware that was John Hurt. His career spanned 6 decades, dude. He's been doing it forever. Now, mind you, okay, before anyone jumps on me there, he is one of these dudes that's looked old forever. It's like him, Wilford Brimley, Morgan Freeman. You know, these cats.
5 minutes.
Seriously. I'm Wilford Brimley. I'm here to talk about diabetes. Excuse me while I punch a baby. All right, now. No, that dude, you know what's messed up before, like Cocoon? We know him as like this old guy who talked that funny ways. Basically like the proto, what's his name with the mustache? Dude out now. He's the proto Ron, not Burgundy.
Perlman?
No. No, the other hardcore SOB.
Oh.
Yeah, the guy from Community.
Yeah. Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. All right. Well, he's like the original him.
Yep.
And people don't know that before Cocoon and he was cast as this like old crotchety guy. He played like ultimate badasses.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, he was like friggin' fat Jason Statham. Like he was just this diesel dude you didn't mess with. Seriously, that was him, and he was like a bodybuilder and stuff, man. And like he worked security for people, like Mr. T without the mohawk and flair. And we just got to know him as just this withered old crotchety man who spoke like. Anyways. Yeah. Well, no. I mean, John Hurt was one of these dudes. He was in like his 40s in Alien, but he looked 106. This dude ever since like across his whole. I'm sorry. I really do love his work, but you can't get past that. It's just
I chuckled and I dang near choked on my coffee here because I'm looking at the fact that he was Richard Rich in A Man of All Seasons. Yeah. And I'm sitting here like, he looked old. He was in that role. Man, he forever look old.
Yeah, but I mean, he did great work. Like he took roles that really allowed him to use that look and his specific characteristics to work with them. I got a couple of them listed here. I'll just run them down because I knew most of these, but I'm a film buff, and it's hard to actually realize that most people don't know all these things. Most people haven't seen 1984, the movie. They've read the book, the movie. There was a film. It wasn't good.
I didn't even see the film. I got to step my game up. I'm reading the book now.
Yeah.
Rereading the book.
Yeah, the film was old school, man. 1984 came out in 84. Yeah.
Right.
You may have seen. Well, okay, it's pretty famous now. Do you remember the old? It's an Apple commercial.
Okay.
From like the Olympics way back. They parodied it on a bunch of things. The most famous one, I think, for our generation will be in Futurama with the Planet Express guy from the 80s.
Yeah.
Who came back and made ran the business, made a commercial for them.
Yeah.
It was actually parodying this old commercial that parodied the John Hurt movie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's one where everyone's watching the screen and it's this head saying all this fascist communist stuff to people, and they're all just like drones. And then this one person runs in. In the original, it's like a sledgehammer. She just swings it around. In Futurama, it was the Planet Express box.
Yep.
So, yeah, that came from 1984, the movie, which was popular at the time. Dude, I think it was mostly just off the juice of the story.
Probably.
But John Hurt, spectacular performance in there.
Yes.
Yeah. The rest of the movie is tired and boring. But I mean, I'm not gonna lie to people. But over the years, different generations would identify him across different roles, from films like Midnight Express, from TV roles like The Naked Civil Servant, which is one not a lot of people know, but was really like a groundbreaking role. He was one of the first dudes, like prominent actors at that point in his career, to play a transvestite.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. True story. Got this guy, Quentin Crisp.
Okay.
And he played a man who lived his life in England, mind you, who has really strict laws had really strict laws against transvestitism and homosexuality. So, dude, I mean, he was one of the dudes to tackle this head on, and he's been knighted. So still earn accolades from such things, Also, one of my favorite roles he did, which was more recent, on Doctor Who.
Yeah.
Yeah, he played the War Doctor, which no one really speaks of. He's the one that caused them. So, yeah. Dang it. Most famously, the Elephant Man. I mentioned that.
Yep.
On Wednesday, January 25th, same day, he passed away from pancreatic cancer. Yeah. So he was 77 years old. He'd been struggling for a long time, and they finally took him. All right. So, Sir John Hurt, we salute your catalog.
Yes, sir.
Remember you from V for Vendetta.
Yep.
As Aragorn in the original animated Lord of the Rings.
Yep.
And from several other projects, and we wish you well. Rest in peace, sir.
R.I.P.
All right. And finally,